All right, welcome back to another episode of College Football Unabridged. We're going to tackle Charlotte 49ers today. Went 1-11 last year under Tim Albin's first year, coming up from Ohio. He was pretty successful at Ohio. Hopefully he makes the jump. His first year at Ohio, I think he only went like 3-9 and then went to 10 wins the next season. So you're hoping for that if you're Charlotte, that he has that same transition. They bring back Grayson Loftus from last year, taking over for Harrell when he got injured, and Harrell was supposed to be working his way back into the lineup from injury. Loftus right now would be the projected starter, but they are bringing in Gonzalez from Pitt, who is more of a dual threat guy, who might end up pushing for the starting job when it all comes said and done. They bring in Petit, the transfer running back. Had some success in junior college. Receiving core wise, not a whole lot to be said. They bring in Tank Boston from NC State, who hasn't really been that great at NC State, but maybe he can get a fresh start. They have a lot of young guys, not much returning talent, but they have guys who could potentially get their feet and get their footing and gain some ground. Defensively, it's a lot to be desired. Not a lot of depth, a lot of youth. They do have Caden Smith, who is a linebacker, second team from last year with tackles. So that's some leadership coming back. But overall, it's kind of a really young team, a lot of unproven ability, and Charlotte hasn't been much to write home about since coming up to FBS. They opened with the Citadel, which that's a good warm up game. Hopefully that's a game you don't step your foot on. Then they got at Ole Miss, at Appalachian State. They got to go. They got East Carolina, Tulane. They got it's a rough schedule for them. Some winnable games, but overall, doesn't look like they're probably improved from the 1-11 from last year. But you're probably looking at more of a 4-win, 5-win at the kind of towards the high end of the season, maybe a 5-7 season. But you got to. They're coming from 1-11, 0-8 in conference last year. So, and that one win being against Monmouth in a kind of a close game, only a 7-point game against Monmouth. Last year, nothing was close. They were pretty much blown out in every single game. So anything from there is going to be an improvement. So I could see them going into that, get to a 4th win, maybe even 5 at the max, I would think. Just depends on the quarterback situation. If they get some spark on offense, maybe from Gonzalez coming in, or if Loftus can improve from last year.